Earlier this week, during an interview on a podcast, Jacqueline Laurita revealed exclusive information regarding the working relationships between the producers of The Real Housewives of New Jersey and each cast member, while Jacqueline discussed the behind-the-scenes experiences of the Monzo family, especially Caroline Monzo, and looked back at the positive and negative edits Teresa Giudice received throughout their 14 seasons on the Bravo reality series. She also discussed why the Monos didn't like her. The producers are tasked with establishing a personal connection and giving the cast member they are paired with a sense of support. Jacqueline said on the All About podcast that when someone earns your trust, you let down your guard. You think they're being close to you, but in reality they're just trying to get you to lower your guard, so they can take all the information and share it with the other producers. After that, they become friends, and the producers decide which narrative to follow and how to kind of guide the show, because they have insider knowledge from each of the cast members. Jacqueline mentioned that in general no cast member is given preferential treatment when it comes to editing, but she remembered a certain instance where Teresa was given a perfect depiction. The only instance of them purposefully giving someone a nice edit that no is when a producer informed Meth that they needed Teresa's reputation following her prosecution and prison term in order to increase her likability among the public. She disclosed always been the network's golden child before the NIT caused such a great uproar and disruption for the man, maybe for their sponsors as well. Jacqueline continued, producers wanted to clean her up a little bit because that was her last season. Wall kind of knew going into season 7, whoever went up against Teresa was probably going to not get a great at it because that was her moneymaker, but overall, according to Jacqueline, Teresa has received both excellent and terrible revisions. In fairness, though, I believe that everyone has experienced it in some way. It's true that everyone has had moments when they look beautiful or horrible. But Melissa Gorga clarified that the main idea was to convey a tale. She's even been referred to as a stripper and a cheater. What they seek for is what the audience would find fascinating. What Jacqueline used to reason for the Monzo's dislike of Teresa was that they were hurt by what she had supposedly said about their family. They weren't interested in harming Teresa, in my opinion, she said. I think they simply felt jaded and offended by some of the things Teresa was supposedly saying about the man, her books and articles and stuff that were coming out. They found it insulting, I believe. But as I mentioned before, we later discovered that the handlers were mostly responsible for it. For this reason, she just appeared so naive when we would approach her and she would deny it, and other things.